Hello, good morning. Not first time here. Don't lie to me. Just waiting. 1423. Cognition. Look mad today? I have a crazy resting bitch face, man. I walk around in a good mood, and I look at myself in the mirror, and I look like I just killed somebody. And I'm like, I'm upset that I had to hide the body. It's like, holy shit. Why the fuck do I look like that? Especially without my glasses. Maybe it's the Eastern European build, but I just look really like downtrodden. Maybe that's the word I would use, but I'm not. Especially without my glasses. Yo, Quan, thank you for the tier 3. I'm not playing Mystery Beast. Probably. I mean, I might look at it, but I'm not fucking doing this shit right now. Mystery Beast. Somebody turn a different color? Well, that's because we turned on the blood echo where it reflects and gets me. That's the working theory. The Wordle today? Yeah, it was pretty bad. I got a 5. Dude, I was so annoyed at the connections. I got the green. I got the purple first and then the blue second, and I couldn't like do the yellow and the green. It's usually not how it goes, but I just couldn't like. I don't know. It just wasn't happening. Well, I knew what the categories were, but there was too many like overlap mistakes I had to make. Because I already lost a few of my mistakes on the purple. I was upset. Also, I couldn't get the pangram on the spelling bee. I did get genius, but I didn't get the pangram. And the pitch took 4 minutes. So I'm just a bot today. Is my conclusion. Called Blood Echo. GD streaming tip number 1, the name of the level is usually in the title, and then followed by the percentage, and that is my best. Did you do the mini? I did not do the mini. I should do the mini. I do the crossword sometimes, but not the mini. Sand prank. I'm just taking a break for demos until my save schedule gets more normal. So probably when I beat this, I'll probably start streaming it, and I'll be streaming it like 11 maybe. I think it's like a fair time. Dude, my arm is so fucking sore actually. It's ridiculous. It's so sore. I helped my my parents move the other day. It was 2 days ago now, which is why I'm surprised I'm more sore now than then. But my dad has a lot of comic books, and for some ungodly fucking reason, well, he's changing it now to be not this way, but his comic book boxes are like 70 pounds, I think, is what we weighed them to be. And I had to move like, I would say 12 of them from the 4th floor to the 1st floor. And I thought I was all fine when I did it. And then I woke up the next day. It was not fun. My hips. Oh my hips. Holy fuck. I was fucking dead. I played Denouement. I played it a little bit before starting stream. I got past the birth thing, but then I held too long into the last fight, so I died in like this huge portal transition and then I closed level. W play. It was kind of a W play. You could beat it. Anyone could beat it. That's like the point of it, almost. There's not a single person who's unable to beat it. It's kind of like the fun of it. Not mine. I'm actually genuinely so shit at this fucking game right now. I don't know. It's really hard for me to fucking. I got 31 to 100 yesterday, but I'm not doing that good. It's just not my skill set, I guess. You have to watch this? I mean, I'm not, like, a parental figure. I can't make you do anything. I can suggest that you should watch it because things are going to get crazy later and you're not going to want to miss it. It's like a TV commercial. You should probably believe. I'm a very believable figure. One of my pancakes. I can't eat pancakes because of the whole gluten-free thing that happens in my life now. But when I could, I like fruits. I like putting fruits in my pancakes. You ever have blueberry pancakes? You're not going to want to miss out on those. You never had them in your life. Oh, don't be sad. I'm way too fucking old to be eating pancakes anyway. My blood sugar would kill me. And I'd be hungry again in 15 minutes. We can leave those in the past. Same with French toast. I love French toast, but that's not a meal. That's a sugar explosion bomb. You know. Remy, thank you so much for the sub. Who's Nani? I love when that happens, when you see like a really nice like landscape. Dude, this morning was beautiful. Like in the real world, it was like, I don't know if anyone's on the East Coast, probably not, but it was pretty fucking cool. It was like, cause it snowed like 6 inches yesterday, and this morning it was perfectly clear, the sky. It was so beautiful, actually. I went for a drive this morning. It was really, really nice. Put on a good like ambient album. I love sunrise. In the snow before like especially when there's snow on the trees and then the snow starts to get illuminated by the sunrise. And there's like a line on the trees where you can see the sun shining on the trees, and then below it, it's not shining. And like the sky is this like gradient in every direction. It's one of my favorite things that can happen. No, I'm not Canadian. This is happening in Pennsylvania right now. I hate when you're in a... I did not have a good dream last night. Like, it was a stressful dream where, like, there was all... You ever have a dream and it's, like, all this shit's happening that you have to care about? And then you just wake up and you're just like, oh, thank God none of that bullshit was real, man. Like, it was, like, a dream where I was on vacation and, like, this thing was going wrong and our hotel reservation wasn't going through and I was, like, on the phone with management and shit. And I woke up and I was just like, oh. Thank fucking Christ none of that actually happened. I don't have to care about that anymore. It's not... I hate when that fucking happens. I know. I thought about that when I woke up. This is 90. I never don't pull through. I don't know why you keep saying it like I never do this. I don't think... Have I ever flaked outright? I'm actually genuinely asking. I may have. I'm trying to think if I ever actually just genuinely didn't do something that I was told like we need to do it at this moment because of this. Do it the right way. I mean, it's cool. I'm not like... I don't really care if it's ready. Corn getting rated is cool though. I think that's cool. I'm really having a problem with that fucking part right now. For whatever reason. I mean, it is kind of... It's really awkward. It looks easy, but it's really not. It's kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been on my phone, like, on Twitter much the past few days. I don't know really what's going on. I know there's, like, some drama happening. I don't know what's happening. I can't watch football. I mean, I did watch one game, I said. Thank you for the 100 bits WX to watch. Wish you better luck? I wish you good luck. I don't know about better luck. I think that's kind of more of a rare. It's like good luck, better luck, great luck. I wish you fantastic luck. Like, you're definitely not getting that one. Legendary luck. Best luck. Creative luck. The true highest tier. Energized luck alloy. Dude, fuck! That wave is so fucking weird right now. Like, every single run that matters is dying to that wave, bro. No bueno. Bro, no. I don't know what sort of bullshit's going on, man. Nothing good. Through the Gates is like actually gonna be on the list, right? Like it's like that's like our list level. Like the others are easy, but that's a list level. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I don't really remember. Top 30? Oh, really? It's like a whole new level. It's a whole new level. So I can remember they're not gonna get rated because it like bricks everyone's computer. Although I don't know if it still does that in 2.2. Do we know? Like if it still does that to people's computer. But like the other part's already rated. I think it's just over on that regard. It was a really funny rate wave. And I'm not really sure if I should play from zero yet, but I don't know. I have anything better to do. I think for now. And then we can go back to the parts later. Message to Rob Tov. I've always liked Denouement. It's funny. You guys know the original story, I assume, but for anyone who doesn't know, it used to do just like a random like 3-star, and then it got updated to have that at the start. And like Paws got really mad at it, I remember. He was actually fucking furious. I don't know why. Like I remember he was saying some shit like, never do this again. Like it was like the end of the world that this happened. And then it got unrated. It was really funny. Droid? That's a funny thing to call somebody. Droid. No, I don't think we should rate VSC. I still like the idea of not rating levels that are that short. But I mean, I don't really care. If it gets rated, that's fine. To be honest, I don't really care. But I do personally think that levels below like 30 seconds should never get rated. Like, it's not a level, it's a challenge. Pretty much everything else I can be bargained with into being like, yeah, let's rate that. But, it'd be kind of cool if like challenges had like their own geo mod where they had like their own like rating system. And they could like rate challenges if they thought they were good, and then people could like sort by like new challenges. Or, like most popular challenges and stuff like that. That's gonna beat Denouement. Well, I passed the wave burst in like, I would say maybe 3 minutes of playing, and then I couldn't get back there in another 5 minutes of playing, so I don't know. I could just open it and do it, but I'm not going to. I'm not actually going to do it. I was just warming my hand up, really. Honestly, if you just put like a 5-star after VSC, I guess I wouldn't even mind if it got rated, because there's already levels like that, like Quayo or whatever, and I guess now Denouement. I just think that any level that gets rated should have at least 30 seconds of gameplay. I don't care how it gets the 30 seconds of gameplay, really. But I just don't think challenges should like be that. You know what I mean? Like I just think they should do what I said, where they'd have to have their own system. Like they shouldn't try to be levels. Well, Denouement's like a special case. It's funny. I don't mind Quayo, I guess. Yeah, I think it's probably pretty annoying to play, but the rest of the level isn't just like 5-star game. Like it's still moderately difficult, so it's fine. This must be easy. I've never seen Jinxie play it. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Somewhere between like Dry Out and like Hexagon Force and a bit of relief. Obtuse. What makes it a little obtuse? I don't know, probably like, well, if acute means like really short and bursty, obtuse would mean the opposite. So, like, I don't know, like Damascus or Operation Evolution, maybe. Group 4H, thank you so much for the sub. For the 38 months. We're having a good Monday. Oops. I kind of like that dynamic of like a super hard challenge and then an easy thing being after, because it's like a nerve test. It's kind of interesting. Like, I don't necessarily hate it. I just don't want like a million clones of it. But even if that happens, I mean, who really cares? People can do what they want, I guess. What the fuck are we doing, man? Is Zoink actually not beat BSC? Orbit got rated? Orbit's not even got verified. Actually, I don't know, because I'm asleep when Zoink's streaming it usually, so maybe it's verified and rated and all that. It could be true. I would be none the wiser, man. Rate Orbium. I don't like Orbium. I've said it 100 times. I'm just not a big fan of it. It's not like it's like bad. It's just like, who cares? I'm uninterested. It's just fucking. Look at all these crazy things happening on the screen. I mean Orbit. Yeah, sorry. I don't like your shit either. That wasn't clear. I love Orbium. I'm giving all that shit. Yeah, that's the thing. Literally, all of Orbium is just some bullshit setup. It doesn't work as like a hard level, I feel like. It only works as a hard level because Zoink's playing it, so it works. Like, he'll just make whatever it is work. Well, now I'm just pulling your leg, man. You gotta, not be that easy to bait. Maybe. Oh, I get it, because... Yeah, I would have loved to verify quicksand, but my computer was just fucking... Like, that level did not run on my computer. It did not. I don't care what LDM you use. There was no way in hell that level was running on my computer. The screen is blue? You're fucked. You got the Best Buy screen. We gotta go to Best Buy about it. And then Best Buy will make you pay the Best Buy fee. Dude, I just thought about this. Am I the first person who was mod in GD to get leaderboard banned? Like, I might actually be. Would they have still leaderboard made me if I was still mod, I wonder? When have I been leaderboard banned? I don't know. Probably because I use CBF for everything. Hack Skytech. I didn't hack Skytech. I was free, remember? We had this whole conversation. I got stuck there too, though, for a while. I can't even lie. I was like trying to figure out how it's even humanly possible. I'm not playing the actual level. Well, that's not bannable. Oh, well, unless I instant complete, which I've done a few times now. But I have proof. I have proof. It's true. But I've seen so many people do that are not leaderboard banned, though. Like, I'm far from the only person who does that. The levels. I'm playing my level because I have to instead of I want to. What, like when I'm playing a level and it becomes a chore? It doesn't happen all the time. It just happens, like, I'd say half the time. And that's only because I'm a fucking loser who gets stuck at doing the dumbest shit. Reheat. Bro, it's an oven. Bro is a microwave. Guys, I ruined the entire Minecraft server I was playing on yesterday. Like, all of it. We had to get the server owner on to fix it. It was really bad. I'm still moderately upset about it. So, you're gonna immediately guess where this is going when I start this story. I was trying to make a nuclear reactor. Do I even need to explain the rest of the story? It just might even be enough by itself. Dude, but, okay, here's the truth, though. Okay, so, here's the thing. I could have looked up a video on how to make a reactor, but when I'm playing Modern Minecraft, I don't really like doing that. Like, what is the fun of playing a game like that if you just look up how to make every machine you're trying to make and then you just implement that? Like, that's kind of fucking boring. At least to me. I like to actually try to figure out what I'm doing. And here's the thing, I did it 100% right. Like, the pipe configuration, what to do with the waste, all that sort of stuff. But I needed an item I've never heard of called the configurator to make it work. And that's what I forgot. Apparently you need to use the configurator that it definitely ever tells you about to fucking set where the inputs and the outputs actually go. So because I didn't use the configurator, I turned on the nuclear reactor and a progress bar called damage started increasing, and then it went to 50, and then it went to 100, and then it started going past 100. I was like, this is really bad. I tried many things in the interim to stop this happening. Yeah, but here's the thing, Xerix. The Omni Wrench does not work. You need the configurator. And also, by the way, there is a configurator explanation in the book, except there's no fucking explanation! It's literally just like off to the side, and it just shows the item with no explanation, and it never once mentions it when it's talking about building a reactor. Not a single time has it ever mentioned that you need to use the configurator. So I permanently, like, irradiated, like, every space, like, 2,000 blocks out. We had to get the server owner to, like, fix it. But it's so stupid. Like, that's one thing I hate about modern Minecraft. Is, like, everyone just expects you to know that. And I'm trying to, like, learn modding for the first time. Yeah, but they don't... Zerix, that's not known. Like, they don't tell you that. I can't just live with the consequences because it would ruin the server for like. That's my only problem about Minecraft is like if you're trying to actually figure shit out. Like no one, you are the first person to tell me that we needed the wrench. It makes me really upset. Like it actually fucking frustrates me. But now I know it, I guess. The wrench is not an intuitive thing. I don't want to fucking hear it. Like, there's no way that it's intuitive to know. Pipes are intuitive. Everything like that is intuitive. The idea of knowing that you need some specialized fucking item to configure the outputs when it never once mentions that is not, let's not act like that's fucking obvious. Gonna pick up salt? What, like by default? I don't think so, do they? The configurator. That made me so mad. Yeah. No, I don't know why my main issue is that the mod pack itself didn't mention this at any point in talking about the reactor. That's what I really mean. It's not Mechanism's fault that the books just didn't tell me to do that. No, I know Mechanism pipes work, but you can use the Omni wrench for that. That's the thing. I had a wrench. It's just that Mechanism's wrench doesn't work for those output things. You need the configurator specifically. Which is, again, an item that has no explanation that was not mentioned outside of a little thing saying that it exists. If you can tell, I'm really upset about it. Because it ruined, like, because here's the thing. That mistake did not only ruin my day, it, like, made, like, 3 other people unable to play on the server until, like, for like an hour and a half until it was able to get fixed. And it feels like with something that fucking significant, you make sure you state what needs to be done in order not to blow everything up. In the book itself. But now I know. If it was just me, I wouldn't give a shit, but I actively ruined many people's day, and I do feel responsible for that to some extent, but it's definitely a joint thing. I don't feel full blame. I guess I should deserve. I mean, I kind of do for not like looking it up, but like, why would I hate the idea when you're like, I don't look things up when I play Modern like that. I almost never look anything up because I think it's fucking lame shit. Like, you're not even playing the game at that point. You're just following the instructions of what it tells you to do. And I think that's not anything. In my opinion, if you play through Modern Minecraft and you look every fucking thing up, then you're not playing the game. You're just fucking following a guide. It's so satisfying when you figure out if something works. Looking up who the fuck looks up if you could tell, really, who would look up, do I need a wrench? Like, why the fuck, who would ever look that up? You think you have a reactor and you put pipes to the outputs and you think that would be enough intuitively. No, and I think every wiki game is fucking stupid and not real. I don't know if Terraria is actually a wiki game. There's been arguments up in the air about it. I'm talking about modded. If you're working with a tech mod, you're going to look at the specific tools from that tech mod, I guess. But I still would never do that. I just think that's lame shit to look anything up ever. Unless, because like the book's supposed to tell you everything you need to know. And I mean, it did kind of, it just didn't give, Like, it would have been totally fucking fine if it just told me a single time in the reactor explanation thing that you need to use the configurator to configure the outputs. That's literally the only thing I'm gonna need. Like, that's literally it. But, like, if you actually think it's intuitive to play a new mod and look up the specific tools from that mod, I don't know what to tell you. You're just tweaking, I think. I think you're just trying to rage bait me at this point. Like, why the fuck would I look that up? I would try to figure out how machine works. I wouldn't look it up. Yeah, no, I think it fucking is. I literally think, I don't know why this is making me so mad. Because I think you're just fucking wrong and it's pissing me off. Because why the fuck would you look up you're doing a new mod? I need to know every tool so I know how to fucking do it. If you want to, no, okay. You can argue that looking it up in JEI makes sense. But on the internet is not, that's bullshit. Like, if you go to Mechanism and look up like that, then that's fine. But it's not intuitive to know that you need to use a wrench. Can you, like, here's what I want you to admit that it's not intuitive to know that you need a wrench for things. There's like 5 things in modded that are unintuitive. That's my problem with all this. Like, it's unintuitive to know how JEI works. It's unintuitive to know that you need to use specific pipes for specific things and why that's not working. It's unintuitive to use the configuring menu to, like, output specific things out of certain machines, I would say. I guess we just fundamentally disagree. I think you just know that wrenches exist, so you looked it up. Like, that's the thing. It's not intuitive to fucking... Yeah. Yeah, but you know that. That's exactly what I'm fucking saying. You would, if you're starting Mono Minecraft the first time, which I am, I've never played, like, serious Mono Minecraft before, and you're doing tech mods, you don't think I need to look up the tools to find the wrench so I can do things. That's my whole fucking point. It's not intuitive. It's intuitive to you now because you know about tech mods. Create's really good. Create's really good because it has that W to ponder shit. And that shows you how things work. And stuff like that. But it's Trottel. I think I vaguely know it from, like, having one wave. It's in, like, that one level. I think that's genuinely the most mad I've gone on stream about something in, like, months. I will relax. We'll get to the drop, and then I'll beat it. I actually got rage by the fucking configurator, bro. What, cherry team levels? They have like 7 club stuff, which is pretty cool, I guess. I'm not a big fan of most of them. I will say this. There is one thing that I learned that's more useful than anything else is a compact machine. Have you guys ever heard of those things? That basically negates all risk because I can just experiment around in there and it doesn't affect what actually happens in the real place. Yeah, I had a stasis chamber with a wither, and it just fucking exploded because, well, actually it was unrelated. That one was just like a bug or something. I think that because that was nowhere near the nuclear explosion anyway. It like happened when like Marley was like running commands to fix the server, I think, and then it just like broke out of its stasis or something. So I'll need to make sure I do that in the chamber. We're playing Stomach 4. I tried to delete Mayhem off the servers. Did that actually happen? Why? What the fuck? I mean, it's bad, but it's not like the worst thing. The Waterfall's worse than that shit. If we're picking a level to go, I'd pick Waterfall, okay, over Mayhem. That level's fucking stupid. Dude, what the fuck? That's the exact same mistake I made last time. It's because I was thinking in my head, don't die to that click, which makes you die to that click because, you know. You know. Yeah, Firework's pretty good. I pretty much heard nothing but good things about the gameplay. No, yeah, this is my first time actually getting anywhere in the game. Like, it's the first time I ever built, like... Well, really... I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever done anything comparable. I really enjoyed figuring out AE too. That was so much fun to figure out. No, yeah, if I had experience with tech mods and I knew about the wrench, then I would definitely understand your point of view. I was angry because I was trying to argue that I've never heard of this item. Was my anger. I think the first time I even found out about a wrench was the Omni wrench, and that was like a few days before this happened. So we're learning new things today. And there is some that's unintuitive, but most of it's pretty intuitive. I just want the rest of the game to also be like that. Yeah. Pretty much everything. So this time I really tried to pay attention. I really think that they should include a thing about wrenches in like the getting started tab. You know what I mean? Like where you sort of do all that sort of stuff. Like I think that's like a useful thing to put in there, in my opinion. I'm sure it is somewhere else, but it's kind of hard to find. Or navigate some of the menus. Oh, come on. That sucks, actually. That's like the easiest click of that whole wave, man. It's definitely a really easy mod pack, I can tell, just because resource generation is beyond trivial. Like, it's not even a remote challenge. I pretty much just have like an army of chickens and roosts with like cloches that have infinite seeds in them. And I can just like activate with redstone signal the chickens I want to be producing shit, and then I put it in my thing. Imagine if you had to automate dragon hearts somehow. Without, I mean, I guess if you could get like a Ender Dragon prediction model, then you'd be fine. But I don't think you can get one of those. Bro, banana, bro, banana. The wave is fucking stupid, bro. Yeah, this is the only wave I genuinely dislike. I think just because, I mean, look at it. It's fucking this. There's not much to like about that. IMO. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a reactor so that I can, like, fix power issues, because I have, like, no power. And I have, like, infinite resource generation of all types of mechanism resources, so I figured the mechanism reactors would be good. And I think they still are. You know, like, compact. I would not say the waves are substantially harder than the rest of the level, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, it's not exactly like I guess the waves are still the hardest part, but it's definitely not like crazy overblown, I would say. Void Wave. I remember Void Wave. And then they use like dropping fish. Isn't that the name of that song? And it was like really repetitive, but it just kept going for some reason. Yeah, without CBF and fast waves, you're just fucking done for. It just cannot be done. Two point two made them so miserable. Without CBF. Come on. No, 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 no. It's getting to the point now where I'm really consistent at the pre-drop, which is good. So it shouldn't be too much longer now before we get like a good attempt and stuff. But for some reason, it's just like, I don't know if it's like for example, that death I just had. Like, I should know how to avoid that every single time. I'll give you guys a tip about GD, honestly. And I'm not following this. But if you want to beat a level fast, you need to understand how every single input works. And I mean, even the ones that are piss easy, you need to have a solid plan for every single one of them. It sounds like stupid, but you're not doing it enough. In fact, I would make a decent argument that literally every single person under practices. It could be true. Because practicing doesn't mean just playing the same thing over again mindlessly. It means actually coming up with new ways to do things. You need a strategy for every single fucking click. All of them. Even if they're easy. The problem is that's kind of tiring, and that's why I'm not doing it. Like, it's kind of tiring to go through every fucking level to do this. But it's Zeus made a similar point to this. That's just the takeaway. That's just the takeaway I came away with after playing Ordinary. Like, I was just like, wow, I under practice every fucking level. And then that's the problem. Would it be POW? No, that was fucking stupid. It takes away the break parts in the song. I don't know why. Makes me sad. See, I have some weird mental block there. I don't know if you can tell. Just click a little bit, give it a bit more. Yeah, playing from zero is oftentimes not worth it. Because you're just like gambling more than you're playing with like serious intent, I feel like. Like, yeah, you could just beat it if you played it from zero, but will you? The odds are much less, obviously. You don't. Alright, I don't know. The only way to stop, like, to really stop a mind block, in my opinion, is to just fuck off and then come back later. That's what I'm trying with Davis. With that wave. Like, there's strategies to kind of mitigate the mind block, but in my opinion, the only way to, like, fully remove it is to just not play it for a while. The least jumpable extreme. Probably something that, like, requires you to actually be good at the game instead of just, like probably something like Operation Evolution is probably, like, extremely unjumpable. For instance. I'm sure you still could, but, like, it's not, like, to have that level of consistency in your inputs for that long is not something that's going to come to you naturally if you're, like, trying to jump. Like, you're just not going to know how to do that, I think. Every end is extremely jumpable. But the thing I think that makes every end, like that, I think, is because there's only a few type of things you need to do. I think Nullscapes is a similar story as well, by the way, which is why I think the two victors are kind of like that as well. It's easier when there's like only a few types of things you need to learn in order to be able to do it. But it's not like Operation Evolution has like a bunch of different types of like patterns you need to learn how to do it. For instance. And I think that does make a difference. Is it the 2018 blindness that makes Bloodlust so appealing, or is it just a vibe thing? What do you mean by 2018 blindness? It's just I think Bloodlust is a cool level. There's not really anything wrong with it. I think it's pretty like even people coming into the game now, I would assume think that it's pretty cool. It's not like the best level of all time, but it's pretty fucking nice, man. 2018 blindness makes no fucking sense though. Like I guess you could say like because like it was popular when I was like getting good, like I'm more prone to liking it, I guess. But that's not really true in my case, I feel like. I mean, I guess it is kind of true. I like the standards of levels back then a lot more than now, but I think Bloodlust is just a good level. And I don't think my sentiments are necessarily because I'm, like, old. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Like, I think this level looks really good. I don't like levels that look too flashy. I feel like that's not, like, an old person thing. That's just, like, a personal preference thing. Like, I feel like I've always thought that. You know what I mean? Like, if I got into the game later, I don't know if I'd think any differently. For instance, I've always liked cleaner designs. I think levels that are over flashy. I've never liked the stuff like that in real life as well either. I like stuff that's more solid and. But I don't know. I guess literally all I'm saying could be exactly what you're talking about, where it's just like my brain's stuck in the whole time. I don't know. Like I really don't like levels like a Tails Doll, that new level Chill. I think that's stupid. Stuff like that. I don't like. Especially when there's like a camera controls everywhere. Yeah, 2.2 slop. Camera slop specifically. Shaders are one thing, but camera slop? Oh, fuck you. So bad. Thank you for the message. Oh my god, and you had people defending that shit. That fucking layout, bro. That's gotta be like the... do you imagine you're fucking trying to beat that shit? And you have to spend all these extra hours learning the camera controls, and the whole time in your ears... And it's just that for hours and hours on end, and you have to pretend like you're not wanting to fucking, like, quit the game forever doing it. I did not beat Deimos. What really makes me groan is when people try to defend it like, oh, list players just don't want to try new stuff because they're so sheltered in their certain ways. First of all, whoever says that is almost certainly never beaten a list level in their life, for one. They're not even close to that. They don't know what the fuck they're even talking about. And second of all, like, I think it's totally fucking normal when you're trying to beat a hard level to not want the screen to go everywhere. Who wants that? No one actually wants that, I feel like. Or at the very least, you're not weird for not wanting that. Like, it's not like a strange thing to not want the camera to fucking tweak out when you're trying to, like, do these hard inputs. I don't know how camera controls could be used in a way that I would like. I like subtler stuff. I think would be cool. Like Rest in Peace has like a really slow zoom out that you almost don't even notice that lasts like 30 seconds and then it kind of like snaps back. I think that's actually really cool. can't fucking do it. I can't do it. We're cooked. It's too hard. Yeah, Chemical Control is really, in my opinion, only have a place in, like, easier levels. Dude, fucking Aganoms, or whoever the first Victor, Bubwamba, his remix is so good for that song. Oh my god. That's actually fucking crazy. They're saying words. Did I say it last stream? Maybe. I don't remember what I say. My ideal level is like an Ocular Miracle thing. Like a harder Ocular Miracle with a different Camellia song would be like my ideal level, I think. Like that's what I actually want. Like that would be a 10 out of 10 for me, I think. There are a lot of long levels, but they seem to all suffer some issue. I think I might actually like Operation Evolution, actually, but the gameplay variance isn't that large with that level. But a lot of long levels have issues, like, for example, well, I already said Operation Evolution has, like, a lot of lack of variance in the gameplay, or, like, Sinister Silence. It does have a lot of variance in the game, but the song doesn't really go anywhere, and there needs to be, like, more split-up sections like there are. I might actually really like Damascus. I've been thinking about going for it. People say I would, like, or Matt says that it's really annoying, but I think I'd actually really like it. I have a feeling. I think Damascus is like right on my alley. Like that's the sort of stuff I actually really enjoy. But yeah, I would love like a. I know Flame Wall's kind of like that, but obviously for one, it's too fucking hard, and for two, well, there's a few issues with that level that I detailed in my video. One is you either have to play without CBF, and you playing a level that's 7 minutes long without CBF, or you play with CBF and it's harder, which I think is like kind of stupid, but I get why it's like that. Like I understand. And then number two, I just don't like Flame Wall that much as a song. If we're talking like, and I'm not like. Because you asked me, like, what my ideal level is, so I'm being really critical right now, because we're talking, like, my ideal. And for me, like, a red level that uses Flame Wall is just not the ideal. If we're going full ideal mode. Asphera is really fucking annoying. Because it's, like... And I guess there's a chance Damascus is like that, but I don't think it is. Asphera is just very, like, awkward and very boring. I mean, it's a very, very long wait to get to, like, 30% when it actually matters. Very long wait. The ship part. Well, I guess it was a key, but I mean, still the ship could be entry into the fucking thing. There's a few Camellia songs I would love to see, like, as, like, Ocular Miracle style projects. I think Noctrius Snow could go really good there. For instance. Like, even, like, something like Exit this, like, what is it, like the geostational orbit level or whatever would be really cool as a level like that, because it's kind of in like a similar vein to Exit the Source Atmosphere, obviously. I mean, that's kind of the point of the song. Would be cool. I Can Fly in the Universe has the best song, has the best level of all time in my head, but it will never exist. Because I'm a bum. But it's fun to watch. Like when I'm making a meal, I'm like, let's watch this level that it only exists in my head. That it's like fully formed. And I think any newer Camellia stuff is just too involved. I think to make like a good GD level song, like it's got to be like a simpler melody. Like those sort of songs are good for like Osu Mania, for instance. But for GD, you got to kind of stick to the older ones because there's just too many fucking notes. Like if you try to do one of the out of like OO parts, it would just be too much. I don't think you could like do it. Yo, Jason, give it a sub. What? Get on it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say Akuna Kun. Well, I guess maybe people do like to hate on Akuna Kun, I think. But for me, it's just Akuna Kun's never made a single thing that I actually like, so that's why for me. But yeah, it's definitely popular to hate on him. But for me, it's a very much like he does the antithesis of what I like about the game. So obviously, I'm gonna dislike Akuna Kun stuff. Like it is quite literally the opposite of the gameplay spectrum for me, I think. When did Ashed Wings come out? I don't even remember anymore. La 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 la. That's where the time starts not work anymore. 2023? That's still new. That's new. That's new. I would feel like for this genre, it's pretty new. Have you guys listened to the new ASAP album yet? I've heard like some songs. I really liked it from the first few songs that I heard of it. I thought it was actually really good. I'm excited to listen to the full album later. The beats were moving me good. I was like, yeah, I like this. How this sounds. Cuomo. Like Andrew. I cannot beat this level, I guess. Beat up's getting easy though. What, isn't that HGH? Are you thinking like that one? What is it? HGSS or something? I don't know. I don't even remember the name. It's like Shinshasa or something. I don't fucking know. I think I know what song they're talking about. Her gold, still silver. It exists. It's some. I know the song. I can play it in my head, so it exists. I don't know if it's that song. Brian Cheese. I wonder what he's up to these days. Probably still Brianing it up. New verb. No, for me, it's Heart of Android from now until the end of time, I think. Heart of Android is like what I liked the most about Chameleon. Like that sound. I don't know. I think I watched a streamer, I don't remember her name, like My Shallow, I think, playing Sweater Weather. Like, I couldn't tell if it was extreme or insane or something. And I watched for like 15 minutes and I couldn't decide if I thought it was hard or not. It looks kind of awkward. So maybe not. No, Nanahira. Boo. Nanahira Super Music Mix worth 500 PP. Come on! It feels so like I just get in the drop every time and then I die to that. Maybe the waves are hard, I guess. I think your first exchange should be Cataclysm. I think everyone's first exchange should be Cataclysm. Honestly. Because it like makes you feel like you're a fucking goat for beating the level, I'll say. And it's like, look what I beat. Look what level I was able to beat. I beat Cataclysm. Like that's the one. I think it's a really good first extreme. Because I feel like you want your first extreme to actually feel like significant to you, in my opinion. Like if you beat some like random fucking level like Sweater Weather, like I don't think it'll feel significant if you beat like a level like as fucking cool as Cataclysm. You know what I mean? Like this is the one. I think Accua's Aura to some extent. I don't love it, but like it's kind of like a popular thing. And then when you beat it, you can be like, I beat that level too, like the one everyone's talking about. Well, that's pretty cool. But Cataclysm's just like super nice to beat at your first, in my opinion. So I recommend doing Kata. It's also very flukable, yeah, as you said. It feels really good to. As you all know, it was my first extreme. So I'm biased. But is it right? It's just kind of mid. I would say Missouri until you're like way better at the game and you could just beat it in like fucking 15 seconds. It's funny. Like when you're good, it's so easy. Like there's not a single individual hard input at the whole. You could be like 15 attempts. It's funny. Not really a good first extreme. Allegiance is not a bad first extreme. I'm still confused about Mizureta being a level that exists. Because, like, I was thinking about it at first we were talking about this, and I was like, that's just a made-up word. Because it is a made-up word. But, like, is the song... does the song say it? And in that case, it does mean... Well, it still means some bullshit. But is it just, like, a word the song made up? Maybe. It doesn't say it? Fuck. I thought it maybe be kind of funny if like someone like made that word up. Like for the song. For the purposes of the song. Because we make up words all the time in English. We love doing that. How many hearts? Wait, I'm curious. Oh my god, how do you even get... Hold on, people can't see. How do you get that many fucking... Each one of those numbers represents, like, how many bars. So, like, this repeats 4,000 times. Why? How? What are you even doing to do... Like, nothing could even kill you at that point. You're playing in creative. $54 armor bars. That's gotta be some apotheosis shit, man. Dude, I have Unbreaking L on my World Breaker, but I want to put it on something else. And I know I can do that. But can you actually get a book for Unbreaking L? Would it let you do that? I'm pushing 90. That's almost pushing 90. Should we light it up? Is there like a real level that actually is like good? Well, I mean, not, like, I know naturally... Oh, wait, like, the books? Like, you can't do the anvil truck to get Unbreaking 50 off the hammer, is what I'm saying? Yakinos is gonna be off the list by the end of this year, I think. Which is fine. I mean, it's been, like, what? 7 years? Or it will be 7 years this year. Oh, it's on. Seven years will be like the longest any level's ever stood on the list, maybe. I mean, levels will beat it, like Slaughterhouse for sure, but that's a long time for a level to be on the list. Bloodlust, I think, will still have longer, but there will be a very short time, but a very real time, where the only level from the before the 2010s on the list will be Kinos for like, I don't know, maybe like a month. Kinos will be the last level remaining from the whole decade. Does Yurek have that title right now? Well, many levels have that title. The oldest level on the list is Crimson Planet. We're talking from data verification. Dude, what is this mind block? I've literally died there like fucking like 5 times today, bro. I actually mind block so hard. Time to do the thing where I kill myself on purpose so that I don't. I don't know why I'm having such an issue with this mind block right now. Oops. That wave sucks, man. 1,150 victors is unreal. There are like legitimate communities in the real world with more, or with less people than that like function. When's the best time to switch to 140? Well, no. Do you have a? Are you using CBF? Because then it doesn't really matter. It's more like a visual thing. Not that it's not like this. The visual change from 144 to 240 is significant. Still, but it's not like it was back in the day. Like you could just turn on CBF and it doesn't actually matter what you're playing on. You go from 144 does nothing? What? Why? Why wouldn't it? Does it have to be multiple 60? No, that's frame extrapolation. CBF doesn't. CBF is just, it just makes it so your inputs are tied to your polling rate, not the physics of the game. You're still bound to the physics of the game. But it's that your physics of the game are no longer tied to your FPS. Yeah, CBF is just reliant on your polling rate. Oh my god! Like, I'm just playing, like, such shit right now. Why? I just don't care anymore. Having attempts doesn't matter. Let's go, Nathan. Get on it. You got me? What are you gonna do? I'm curious to know your game plan here. I can test it on if I actually fucking go to like one, well, not maybe not one. Let's try like 5 FPS. Well, that's not gonna work. How am I supposed to even know? I don't know. Let's go to like 20. Oh, we'll see when I get to the ship how it feels. But I think the problem is now my physics are set to that. Yeah, no, like I'm clicking when it would survive. I think there is some sort of thing happening here. I think up to 240, it does actually impact your game, maybe. Well, that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't. Well, it's I don't actually know, but it's definitely something in between. Like, it's definitely not, like, full-blown. Like, these pink orb clicks should not be killing me, for example. I try, like, 60. See how it feels. Yeah, like these clicks would be surviving this pink orb. But I have control there. But like the thing is, wave doesn't rely on physics. You know what I mean? Cube relies on physics, but the ship kind of does. I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know. too hard to see. I don't know, it doesn't feel that different, really. I don't know, I actually don't fully understand it. I do know, yeah, my monitor's 360. I do know for a fact, though, that my ship wouldn't be as easily controllable on 60 if CBF didn't do something. Like, I would not be able to do what I just did. Even. So it does have some sort of effect. I just don't know what the effect is. Like, if I fucking... It's not that hard, Reese. I believe in you. You gotta have some self-faith in order to do it. So this is with CBF off, and like you can immediately tell the ship is way harder to control. Like see how like I'm doing the right inputs, but it's not even. So CBF does make a difference. What is my point? My point is that CBF does work on it goes under polling rate, but your physics are still tied to the FPS. Is my point. So some game modes will still get improved by you. Having 240 FPS because it actually affects the physics. Hello. Goodbye. Don't say goodbye. No, but I'm saying I think it does matter in terms of physics, not polling rate. Different. When your click registers and like how the game calculates how far your cube has fallen are two different things. Does that make sense? I am not a Spanish streamer. What made you think that? I'm curious. Like, where did the belief stem from? I did say bien when I read Erebus is Erebus. I was copying Sir Giaster's reaction. Yeah, I guess my name could be kind of Spanish sounding, yeah. I could see it. I was just curious if there was like some specific thing that like I'm not saying it's like unreasonable, I was just trying to figure out if there was like some specific thing that told you the Christmas had a Spanish streamer. Who is in it that's Spanish? Alex? Is Alex in it? Alex Payne. Not Alex Payne. I don't think Cuatro Santos is in. Yo, be nice to Nightbot. Hey. Get off Nightbot. That's not cool, man. Nightbot cares very much for all of you. Let me Orbit. Fuck Orbit. It was Alex? Okay. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Orbit. I think it's good that it exists, but I'm not. And I'm definitely not doing a day with video on it. Just so we're all clear. I've learned my life. It's okay. Limbo was already a lot, and that'll be even more than that, so I'm not doing it. I think probably Orbit's probably learnier than Limbo. Probably. Like, there's a good chance of it. Although maybe not like immediately, like maybe not to just do the parts, but like to like actually beat the level, the amount of crap that you need to cram into your brain is cannot even be conceptualized by us, I promise. There's probably so many nuances. It's probably legitimately just like unfathomable how many fucking things you need to know in order to beat the, like it's actually just some astronomically large number, I guarantee. What's up, Olif? How you doing? It's good, Rexist. See, these guys are actually nice to me. You guys just regulars just come in and they just groan like they're like being forced to be here, bro. This guy, oh my god, here he is. That's how y'all be talking, bro. Orbit maxing. I was never a public hunter. It's just like my mom paying people to watch me. Okay. We don't talk like that. I don't know what any of those words mean. What's up, Lucas? Forge Master is the goat. Forge Master's been around for how long now, do you guys think? It's hard to remember exactly, but definitely over a year at least, but I think longer than that. Like, I think Forge Master's been around since, like, I just want to say, like, mid-24. Maybe a little bit after that. Like, at least active, I mean. Is this Ice Cave? No, but that's not like the worst guess in the world. I feel like Ice Cave could make this. You know what I mean? Like there's parts of the level that I'm like, yeah, Ice Cave could have made that probably. I like when Aurora changed her name to like keyboard mash shit. And I was stuck like that for like months. That was funny. How many attempts? Probably like 24K? Oh, no. I was getting attempts a lot faster, but I guess now I think I'm getting a lot more consistent with the free drop, so it's like harder to get attempts faster, I guess. Because I had about this many attempts, like a few. Yeah, I already have 3K more in this than Ordinary. I do think this is harder than Ordinary. I think Ordinary is way fucking easier than this. Yeah, the mod is way better than using the Mega Hack one. Like, this sounds pretty good, no? This was pitched by the mod. I definitely recommend it. If you want to watch me play Kinos, watch my video revisiting Kinos. Or, I mean, you could just watch the original. But I'm not gonna know. I've seen enough of it. You can also just watch a Kino stream, yeah. They exist. This song sounds much more bearable pitched down a semitone. But is it a semitone or a full tone? I actually don't know. I don't know anything about I don't know anything about music. It doesn't sound like severe enough to be a full tone, I feel like. But I mean, I could literally be talking out of my ass. I don't fucking know at all. I can't fucking know it. Yeah, new people bring up the Kinos reaction stuff, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it never really mattered that much. I was just a kid. I was just a sensitive kid when it all happened. I was like 17, 18. It was a lot for me. It was a lot for me to be thrust into the public space, and that was what I was being known for. Like, it was just a lot. But I think if it happened now, it wouldn't matter that much. A lot. Well, now I'm fucking 23, so obviously. But it was just a lot back then, man. But I still think I made too big of a deal. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Me neither. Like, I guess it was loud. I don't know. It was never, like, that funny to me. Not that I don't have some funny fucking clips where I, like, tweak out, man. I am very weird. And I, like, I'm not trying to say... I just don't think that was one of them. I think the rage clips can be funny when they're, like, unique in how I'm raging. But every time I see a rage clip myself, I'm like, look at this idiot. And then also I become that exact same guy, like, 3 days later playing the game. So it's, endless loop. The fucking... just going to dinner after getting 98 on Blood Lust is really good. Like, as far as rage is concerned, that's a good rage out. Like the one EOD clip where I'm just slamming my fucking desk and my camera flips is really good also. I was so mad. It was actually crazy. I think one of the reasons why I'm a good streamer, or like one of the reasons why I'm like I have a lot of clips of it is because I'm just super emotional. Like, it's weird. It's really weird though, because like anyone who knows me IRL, I never get like even 1% that emotional about anything. I think my car could break down in the middle of the road. I'd be like, fuck. So for some reason, getting on the game, man, just makes me fucking tweak out in like every possible angle. I have no idea why. The kid smoke gif? I know that one. That one's really good. That's not even a rage at all. That's me, like... I am a bit like that IRL. Still. Like, I'm definitely weird. Like, I do weirder things. But for me to be actually angry in front of you IRL? I don't even know, man. Some crazy bullshit must be happening for that to be the case. Also, that noise I made launched a... jet stream of spit at my monitor, so I gotta wipe it off. There we go. It's yeah, but Modern Warfare is still the game. Like if it's on my computer, for some reason I have any emotions about it. If it's not, then I just don't give a shit. Is what the point is, I guess. For some reason, I'm just really impassioned when I get on the computer. I don't know why. Like. If I even had 1% of that passion doing anything else, then I would be a different guy, I think. But I don't mind it. Like, it actually makes me feel way more alive. Because if I didn't have this, then everything would just be gray. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be gray. Happy, sad, angry. Whether or not they're positive or negative emotions, sometimes it's nice just to feel the emotions at all. And I'm sure everyone's like that to some extent, you know what I mean? Like, most things that exist in life don't make us feel any sort of way. And it's almost like that apathy's worse than feeling a bad emotion, at least to me. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but... So it's nice to have something where at least you give a shit at all about any of it. I'm sorry for losing your watch streak. I probably made a lot of people do that, actually. In fact, I'd be really impressed if you kept a watch streak through that rough patch there. Because for some reason I start talking like a fucking like Undertale character whenever like it's important. Or like I start acting like one. Like you saw how I looked when I was about to beat Edge of Destiny, bro? You could tell I fucking thought I was the main character, bro. I don't know why this happens. When I get like sufficiently locked in enough, bro. I don't care if it sounds corny, whatever I'm doing. Like we're in. We're fucking in. I don't know why. I will do it. And I don't care how I look at that moment, but it is corny as fuck. Every time I look back at shit I do like that, I'm like, alright man, fucking relax. Like it's not, like I don't know why the fuck we're acting like that, but what are you gonna do? You are what you are sometimes, man. You know, a big truth with coming to terms with like living with like who I am is I am a corny ass motherfucker, man. Like that's just how it is to some extent, and it's just life, I guess. Like a lot of my clips, I look back at it and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing that for? While also 100% knowing why I did that for. What time is it? It's 12:15 p.m. Like the word aura and me will never meet. I do weird fucking bits that make no sense. I'm something else. Activate CBS, it's better. Lol, lol, lol. Yeah, well, with Escape Room, I was just like doing a bit. It's like that's like different. Like my true, like if I'm unfucking like tethered with any sort of like idea of what I should do, probably whatever is gonna happen next is gonna be rather corny, probably. Oops. I like doing reaction bits. That was a good reaction bit. Ultimatum Glover, thank you for the sub. Also really happy with my ordinary reaction, obviously. I pulled that one off really good. But like I wouldn't call any of that like corny or whatever, that was just me doing a bit. When I say corny, I mean like when I am in my true state, my actions are fucking strange. I started doing these like you've seen them. It's like that one gif of when the kids smoke one. Like, that's the kind of shit I fucking do. I guess. Because I don't know. I have no idea why I'm like this. Well, I do. It's called autism. But I don't know why. Well, that's a stupid fucking question. Why I have autism. It just happens because it happens. You give it, you go. Do. Losing sleep while I lose my mind. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I think every like person with autism that's like self-aware enough to like think about this sort of stuff just has to eventually come to the realization that you are what you are. You just gotta keep it pushing. Like there's no fucking like, there's a lot of places I do not fit in, for example, but like I do fit in the places where it matters, and I don't like to try to like mask too much in other social situations. I think it's not good for me. Like it's better to just be when you just do what you do, you know? You gotta do what you do, or it's gonna get you. Space, you can't feel pain. Well, you can feel your... Well, like, it would make you into a balloon and then you die or something, and that's how it works. I am in a closet, it's true. I don't know why. I like the smaller space. I could have done it in a more bigger space, but I like the sound echoing off the walls. If you want to be honest with me. What? That's not how the phrase goes. No, I tried to overcorrect, bro. Because of the last time I died there to the fucking other thing. Wholly overcorrect. That sucks. That sucks. I should have went with crazy hard clicks. Yeah, I realized that I'm probably dying because I'm just not clicking hard enough. So I started clicking harder. I think I'm just going to do that from now on. Like, it just, I don't know. Yeah, the dual ship is shit. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know how to describe it, but for some reason, like, even if I change nothing about what I'm doing, if I just click way harder at that wave part, it feels like it works, so I'm probably just gonna do it more. Does that make any fucking sense? I don't know, like, it just kind of, like, works out more better if I do that. I don't know what I don't think there's a go bit right now because I'm not getting far. This level's not like a highest level, I feel like. It's pretty much just like over before it begins. The part that matters is just like a short range away from like the other stuff. Doesn't make any sense, man. It's funny though, because like I will even if for some reason I get like a fucking shitload of money in my life, I will never live in a bigger place than I'm living right now, I think. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but like large open spaces make me insanely tired. It's so, I don't know what, like some sort of like weird like psychological effect this is. But like having like being in a big room, it makes me tired immediately. So I will never be in a large space. Maybe I'll be in a space with like a few extra rooms than I have right now. But what would I use those rooms for? I have a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, and a closet, a bedroom / closet. That's all the rooms you need, right? Like what else would you do with what would I do with another room of space? I get like a guest bedroom. I guess I don't know. If I have guests, but I had 3 guests over and it was easy. They just slept on the couch. And like I do have a guest bed in my bedroom as well. It's really, I mean, I'm pretty much living in my ideal conditions right now. But I think that's bad. Like, I think life would be way easier for me if I had some incentive. Like, if I had a bunch of money, then this would be the case. Then I'd probably be better set for life because I give a shit about actually like making money. Like, I know I only care about making money as like a direct like you need to do this so you don't die sort of thing. But I'm not motivated to actually fucking do it with any degree of like actual. And I don't think that's good. That click doesn't care how hard you're clicking because it's a bunch of bullshit. N-A-T-H-A-N. My name. Surgeries are expensive. I remember even getting like an endoscopy cost me $1,000 after insurance covered part of it. So I can imagine like a real surgery costs a lot of moolah. Well, I got my deviated septum fixed, but honestly, that was not that expensive. I think because it's like minimally invasive, it's not that big of a deal. It basically just break your fucking nose. Like, it's not really that much. Cool. Bro, after I got my deviated septum fixed, it was just blood central out my nose for like a week, man. I fucked up this thing. It was so bad. Not fun. Having a sense of smell is not that interesting. It's really not. If you like, I thought I was missing out on a lot of stuff. It's pretty fucking boring. Like the sense of smell. I could take it or leave it. I'm not so big on it. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up. Well, I did grow up with it, but like I haven't had it in my life in such a long time. Like I don't really like. I feel like a lot of like childhood stuff is like attaching like childhood smells to stuff, and so like has like significance. But when you don't have that, it's just kind of whatever. Like it's a mid sense. Okay, I said it. It's like C-. It's whatever. It's not that fucking. It has benefits sometimes. Like I really like how some tea smells, like certain spices and stuff like that. Like how cinnamon smells, for instance, or like vanilla extract is also really nice. That's like a classic one. But like I would say 90% of the stuff you smell throughout a day like isn't really that interesting in the negative or positive direction. Like it's just whatever. And I don't like candles or anything either. I think those are stupid, way too overpowering, and they're not really adding anything. Spices and food are good, and then the rest is just whatever. And it can also be bad. Does it make taste more bland? At least in my experience, as someone who's had both, taste kind of just, like, makes up the difference, in my opinion. like, obviously when you can smell is a good chunk of taste. But when you can't smell, your taste isn't super affected, in my opinion, because it just kind of, like, makes up the difference. It just kind of works over time. And that's a pretty well documented phenomenon. Like when you lose your sense of sight, your hearing becomes better, for instance, stuff like that. It didn't feel like there was some other... Dude, I get really sad when people say they can't eat certain foods because of texture, because, like, texture is one of my favorite parts about a lot of foods. Like, I love texture. One thing the only thing that I truly miss about gluten is the texture of certain foods, like a good crispy chicken tender, where it just, like, flakes apart in your mouth. I do miss that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, gluten foods have some of the craziest fucking, like, textures ever. Like sourdough, like biting into good sourdough or really, like, thick bread. I mean, it's so nice. Like a good burger bun, for instance. A good, like, pastry. Okay, Maya. Good morning. Yeah, thanks, Jez. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. Hot dogs? Hot dogs have it's like a fun... I like hot dogs are okay, but when I think I want a hot dog, what I actually want is, like, a really good, like, bratwurst. You know what I mean? With, like, sauerkraut on it. That's what I actually want. Like, let's take it a step further. If we're gonna go there, let's go all the way. I love sauerkraut. So yeah, really, like, it's not like... I don't miss the taste of gluten stuff that much. It's just the texture that I miss the most. Of, like, crunching into something like that. It's just... Because, like, I eat a lot of grilled chicken, for instance, and you still get that feeling just without the crunch. You know what I mean? So I'm still getting most of it. And it still tastes just as good. It's just that it doesn't have that crunch to it. No, I like seasoning. I'm not that kind of white. I'm very white in a lot of ways. For example, I think the whitest thing that I do is wear shorts out in, like, 20 degrees. That's gotta be, like, the peak of my whiteness right there. But when it comes to seasoning, I actually like some spicy shit. Like, I really like spicy stuff. But don't get me wrong, I'm very white. I'm a white kid from rural Ohio, which is very, very white. Or at least where I grew up was very, like, the specific area I grew up was very white. Because I have acid reflux, I can't have a lot of sauces, but you know what I've been really into lately? Buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce on wings. So good. And it doesn't activate my reflux because it's not tomato-based, I don't think. I think it's just its own thing. At least it's not, it doesn't fuck with me. I don't know if it's tomato-based or not, but it doesn't fuck with me like tomato sauce does. And I love buffalo wings. They're just really good. My favorite wings, though, are like spicy honey barbecue. I've said it before. Oh my god. Spicy honey barbecue wings. And you have, like, blue cheese to the side. Like, you can dip it in there. That might be one of the best things we have ever done. Like, it's probably somewhere within my personal top 20 is that combo right there. Of just, like, things humans came up with. I love wings. I've always loved wings. Fishback, I'll thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, this level is way harder than ordinary. I would say pretty substantially harder than ordinary to me. But like, that's not surprising. I'm actually wave disabled, dude. And this is like also the worst type of wave. It's consistency wave. That is my worst. There's nothing harder than consistency wave to me, I think. That's like probably my worst skill set in the whole game. But I mean, I'm specifically like playing levels that I'm not good at. Like Verdant Landscape, I didn't choose it, but it was very much like that. Verdant Landscape is also a... I mean, look, I'm not even... this isn't even like, look, this is already 3,000 more attempts than Ordinary, which is already more attempt grinding. Like, it's not even... I've definitely played this longer than Ordinary. It's definitely harder for me. Like, 100%. But, I mean, that's not surprising. We're talking about the level of one easy wave versus a bunch of super hard waves that I'm bad at. It's just a personal thing, though. I know that it's definitely not harder, like, objectively. But Ordinary is, like, made for me. Like, I'm so good at that level. It's like... Ordinary is, like, timing swap. It's also slow speeds. Like, it never goes that fast. Like, the whole thing is at, like, 1 time speed. I am fantastic at timings at that speed. Like, it's your... Like, that level is actually just a layup for me. It's not hard at all. Like, Ordinary is probably the level in that range that I am by far the best at of all the levels in that range, if I had to guess. I didn't realize it picking it up, but honestly, what the fuck is, like, it's exactly what I'm good at. Like, it's my exact skill set. So maybe it's not that I think that this is super underrated, but I think Ordinary is probably not, like, in my opinion, it's probably like, I don't want to say, I'm trying to think like what's comparable. I don't think it's harder than Kino's. Realistically, it's probably a little bit easier than that. Maybe like, I think it's a little bit easier than like Kino's Zodiac for me. Because I don't think this is that underrated, actually. I just think Ordinary is super overrated. Because, like, I also found Verdant Landscape pretty damn hard, too. That was definitely... Verdant Landscape was definitely harder than Ordinary. Like, I mean, you saw it. Oh, they were in close. Get on it. It's okay. I stand with you. I should warn you, though, if you're bad at wave, you're shit at the game. And it's a bad thing, but it's true. But that's okay, because we are stronger than that. We can be good still. Look at all what I've done. No, I'm actually mostly kidding, because, like, a lot of players are not that good at timings, for example. I'm way better at timing, like a lot of other people. Of my skill, so it's definitely like a thing. I love timings. It pop up to said shit. What do you mean? Like he's not. Rigel. No. What's the most skill set? I think Ordinary is my skill set. I don't think there's anything wrong with that level for me. It is exactly, like, I don't think there's a level I can be better at than Ordinary. It's all slow speed timing stuff where you can create, like, nuances and stuff. Or, like, good strategies. And there's one wave. I guess the only way for it to be even more up my alley is if that really hard wave was replaced with, like, a ship or something. That's, like, the only way. But even then, that wave is not that hard. Like, what else am I even that good at? Because I'm not that good at demos. I would be really good at demos if I didn't have the wave. I would have already beaten it like 100 times. No, fuck extraordinary. So anything that's like slow and timing based, but also like the problem with a lot of slow time based levels is they're very boring. Ordinary is not boring; it's split up into like sections and stuff. A lot of like slow timing levels are just like the same game mode over and over again. And it's really boring. If that makes any sense. In Ordinary, the timings are like broken up with like short shifts and other like easy clicks and different varying gameplay sections, which is much better for me than it is for. Like I wouldn't be good at a level like Shardscapes, for instance, even though it's kind of a similar thing, just because it's like one block of gameplay and my brain would it wouldn't be happy. I am done. Damn it! I did bad today, really bad. That was terrible. Yeah, tap wreck. That was a bad day. L days. L both. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it happens, I guess. I'm not playing your level tomorrow. I need to beat this fucking stupid Blood Echo level. It's not stupid. It's pretty good. Exaggerated. Oh, fuck, man. Hopefully I beat this soon. Day negative. It didn't have to be, but I just wasn't getting far very often. I'll hopefully have a better day tomorrow. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll beat it, and it'll be super freaking easy, so make sure to tune in for that. Goodbye.